Okay, I have been itching to start playing this game for a very, very long time. Actually, I kind of forgot that I bought it. Way back in December when they had their Steam sale, I bought a whole bunch of these games, and I ran a poll over on my Twitter asking which location you guys would want to go to next for Mystery Mondays, and jolly old England won. So we are going to head into the creepy Nancy Drew game of The Curse of Blackmoor Manor. Let's get this show on the road, because I'm not sure how long I've got, but I wanted to dive on into this and at least try to get this series started, so... Wow, my voice. It is early in the morning, so... Yay! Anyway. I'm so excited for this. I love these games so much.
Welcome to my latest case, The Curse of Blackmoor Manor. To start, choose Junior or Senior Detective. If you're new to adventure games or need some help, choose Gameplay Overview.
I'm good, but I'm also going to go for Junior because it's a new game. I haven't seen anything on it. I haven't watched any playthroughs. Good morning, Dina. And I always like to start off with Junior so that I can do a second series going forward if I need to with the Senior Detective. So let me go handle a thing real quick. Okay, I gave him his music box, so hopefully we'll be okay. Anyway, we're gonna do Junior Detective because it's a brand new game and I like to start off a little bit slow. I don't want to be too rough too soon, you know? So let's dive on in and see where we're going.
Dear Ned, greetings from jolly old England. Although right now I'm not so sure about the jolly part. That's because I'm on my way to Blackmoor Manor, where the daughter of one of our neighbors is living. The daughter, whose name is Linda, recently married Hugh Penvellyn, a British diplomat. Hugh travels a lot, so the only people at the manor with Linda are Hugh's aunt, Mrs. Drake, and Hugh's 12-year-old daughter, Jane. The thing is, ever since Linda moved into the manor, her health has gone downhill. She's practically bedridden, and no one seems to know why. Her mother is convinced something is terribly wrong and wants me to find out what. So here I am, about to be dropped off at a huge centuries-old mansion in the middle of a dark, foggy moor. I can't tell whether the butterflies in my stomach are because I'm excited or just a tad creeped out. Talk to you soon. I hope. Nancy.
Night, miss. Good luck.
Thanks. Oh, that's so cool.
Nancy.
Hi.
Who's there? Hello? There's something out there!
Where, child?
Over there! I mean, something was out there.
Come in.
Oh, they're gonna think we're crazy. Oh no.
I'm Mrs. Drake. I take it you are Nancy Drew?
Yes, and I really did see something, Mrs. Drake. I heard something, too.
Oh, people are always seeing and hearing things on the moor at night. Especially you Americans. Why don't you just go on up to your room? It's the one with the moon on the door.
I'd like to see Linda, if I could.
I'm afraid Linda is, not quite ready to meet with you just now. But please, come see me after you've unpacked. I'll be in the conservatory.
All right, thank you.
That was insulting. Not all Americans are, you know, easily freaked out like that, but okay. Freaking lady. Alright. Let's see. Well, there's a reason this bag's available, so something's gonna show up. Alright, take a look at our journal. Can't send emails while I'm in England. Too expensive. I can use my phone to surf the web, which reminds me if there's anything on the web about Blackmoor Manor. Yeah. Note to self, when a task has been completed, check it off.
I'm finished with that.
Got you. Oh, creepy clock. Okay.
Wonder what goes there.
I don't know, but we'll find out. I guess. So there's a major... Ooh, cool. Alright, so this is going to be something we're going to have to learn later. No doubt. Okay. Need a telescope. Oh, that's going to be so much fun. I freaking love space. Alright, it's an alarm. I don't need to be here. The cook and Hugh, okay. I wanted to look in the door, but okay. That's fine. Nice bed. Pretty. I always love those perpetual motion machines. They're so cool. My great aunt has one. I used to play with that all the time over at her place. She offered to give it to me, but I don't like accepting things, so I never took it. Oh, okay, I see. This is gonna be with that box over there. Okay. Okay. Oh, this is so cool.
Oh, Ethel, do I have to learn this?
Yes, I'm afraid you do.
If I do well, can we play a game?
Yes, but only in French.
Oh.
I need the key.
Good to know. Creepy looking freaking gargoyle.
I need something else for this.
Oh, forget it. Stay in Italy as long as you want then. Some kind of husband you're proving to be. It's not all in my head. Don't bother.
Are you okay, lady?
Linda? Hi, it's me, Nancy Drew.
Nancy Drew, our friendly neighborhood detective. Well, welcome to Blackmore Manor. I apologize for greeting you under such unusual circumstances.
And I'm sorry to have to bother someone in your condition.
My condition? What's my mother told you? What her son-in-law keeps telling me? That it's all in my head? That I'm just an unhappy new bride? That I just need time to adjust? I'm tired all the time, my mouth is dry, my vision is blurry. But that's not important. Here's what's important, Nancy. There are some doors that should never be opened. There are some doors that hold secrets which must never be known. That's everything you need to know. Now if...
Mummy, can I come in?
No. You're supposed to be in your lessons.
Lessons are over. I want to meet Nancy.
I said no, Jane.
Okay.
That was my stepdaughter. She can be such a pest sometimes. Anyway, I understand you feel an obligation to my mother, but trust me, there's nothing you can do. You're welcome to stay, but I strongly recommend that you go home as soon as possible.
Let's go for... No, I was gonna say let's go for jokes, but she doesn't seem to be the joking type, so let's just be nice.
Please, Linda, just tell me what's wrong. Linda? Okay, I'll let you rest. But I'll be back. I'm here for you if you need me.
Can I snoop in the room while she's, like, not talking to anybody? No? Okay. It's fine.
This must be Mrs. Drake's room. Guess she's not in her room.
No, she said she was in the kids' room. Vittori.
Oh, it's just a parrot. No, you didn't.
Did you?
Oh, I love this.
What's your name?
Lolo.
Okay, I get the point. Lulu.
Lolo.
Do you by any chance know Latin?
Quiste rogavit, bene vidi vici, semper ubi sub ubi, morituri status.
I'll take that as a yes. Would you mind translating something for me?
Fire away.
Oh my god, this is amazing. Okay,
Equinoctium autumnalis.
The longest day of the year is solstitium, the summer solstice. The shortest day is bruma, the winter solstice. Equinoctium vernum is a spring equinox. Equinoctium autumnalis is a fall equinox. Day equals night. Lulu's always right.
I love it. There's a burb. He speaks Latin. He's amazing. I know. This one's named Lulu, though.
Lulu?
His name's Lulu. It's amazing.
Sounds familiar. You know a Lulu? Somebody, maybe it was a TV show that we watched. Lulu.
There was that song of Lulu, to Sir with Love. That's a Lulu, but I love that song. But there's a bird. It's adorable. I love him.
Bye, bird.
Don't leave me. I love you. Oh, it's a pretty bird in the mirror.
Oh my god, I love that. Don't leave me, I love you. Oh, that's so cool.
I need the key.
The time has come for closing books. And the winner is Lulu.
Oh my god. I'm gonna spend so much time
And
here.
the winner is Lulu.
Oh my god.
There goes my cell phone. Hello?
Hi, Nancy. It's Mrs. Petrov. How is everything? Have you seen Linda yet?
Literally speaking, no, but I did talk to her. Not that she told me anything.
I'm just about at my wit's end. I've never known her to act like this. The last doctor that examined her said that aside from a little dry skin, which is not unusual for her, she was perfectly fine.
Why is she hiding behind that curtain?
I have no idea. When I was out there last week, I got fed up and pulled the curtain back. She threw a fit, but otherwise she looked absolutely normal. A little pale, perhaps, but who wouldn't be pale, cooped up like that? Something has changed her. Something in that house. Hugh is just as bewildered and upset by her behavior as I am. Please get to the bottom of this, Nancy. You're our last hope.
No pressure.
Where is Hugh?
He was called to Rome. As a diplomat, he's always being called out of the country without warning and without any say in the matter. He'd much rather be there with Linda. Although
what?
it's just that Hugh said it hasn't been very easy for him to talk to her lately. Whenever he calls, which is at least once a day, Linda always seems to fly off the handle for no reason, which doesn't make sense. Linda has always been extremely level-headed and even-tempered. She never gets angry. At least she didn't used to.
Okay.
Who exactly is Mrs. Drake?
She's Hugh's aunt. She's taken care of Blackmore Manor ever since her brother died. He was Hugh's father. She's a bit of a character.
Yeah, I noticed.
I noticed.
The way she spends all her time in that conservatory, slouching around, trowel in hand, murmuring to herself. You'd think she was burying something. Or somebody.
Well then.
Goodbye, Mrs. Petroff.
Goodbye, Nancy. Oh, one more thing. My niece is on call and her husband's out of town, and I told her I'd go over there and babysit if she had to work. So if you call and I don't answer, that's why. Bye.
Alright, good to know. Oh, that music. Oh, that's so peaceful. Nice.
Looks like a piece is missing.
Yep, and we need the full moon, which is nice. I'm gonna have to go talk to Lou, aren't I? Get all of these translated. Oh, pretty.
Looks like John Penvellyn may have developed some of the plants that are in here himself.
Cool. Nice bench.
Doesn't work.
Oh, phooey.
This must be some kind of well, but where's the water?
Well, that's disturbing. Okay. Ew.
A carnivorous plant. Cool.
Snap it. Yeah.
That's probably not a good idea.
Cool, Venus flytrap.
Messing with her plants is probably not a good idea.
All settled in? Good. I'm happy that you're visiting Linda, but I know how much you teenagers like your televisions and loud stereos, so I must insist that you act respectfully and civilly while you stay with us. Since my nephew Hugh is away on business, I am in charge of this household. And if there's one thing I cannot stand, it's noise. Hugh's daughter Jane is staying with us and would very much like to meet you, but please try not to distract her. She has her studies and mustn't be disturbed during her lessons.
What is Jane studying?
What every British schoolgirl needs to know. All of her schooling in the States has left her with, shall we say, a cultural deficit. She's in capable hands now.
You are such a wonderful person.
Is she privately tutored?
Yes, she is. Just as all Penvellyns before her. Ethel Bossany comes from a long line of tutors that have taught many generations of Penvellyns. Now, please, I really do not have time to entertain you. You may have the run of the house, but do not break anything, and refrain from mucking about with items that aren't yours. 2 rules Jane seems incapable of following. And before I forget, our kitchen is being remodeled, so our dining situation is rather unorthodox. I've made arrangements with a local restaurant to deliver meals to us. There should be a programmed number for them on the phone in your room. Feel free to order whatever you'd like.
This conservatory is very beautiful, but why isn't there any water in the well?
I'm not quite sure. We never really used it, but it was always full of water. That is until my brother died. And then it just dried up. Most of these plants were brought over by my grandfather. He was quite the adventurer. I remember when he brought back Lulu from the Amazon. At first, Mother wouldn't allow us to play with it because it had picked up too many unsuitable words from sailors. But it gradually learned proper manners.
Oh man. I wanted to teach Dino some sailor language once, but that didn't go over so well.
Can you tell me about Lulu?
Lulu is a very old parrot. She must be over
My
80
apologies.
years old. Please be very careful with her, especially if you feed her. Parrots have quite delicate constitutions, you know.
I know. Trust me. I know.
This place must have quite a history. Where can I learn more?
Go see Nigel in the library. He's
Nigel?
going to write a book about our family history.
Oh, please tell me he's a smashing individual.
I'm concerned about that thing I saw outside.
It was purely your imagination, unless you saw a stray dog. But I will not countenance any histrionics about this issue. We have enough to worry about with Linda. And please do not get any ideas about going outside to investigate. I do not want you tracking mud all over this house.
Oh, you're no fun.
Goodbye.
Good evening.
Fine.
Hungry? Who's ready for some nummies?
Did you say something, Mrs. Drake?
Not to you, dear.
Okay. It's not strange at all. I mean, who doesn't talk to their plants every now and then, I guess? It's fine. What's over here? Ooh.
Ah, yes. Are you here from the agency? It's about time.
Did...
Agency?
Oh, dear. You're not the typist from the spiffy specialty agency, are you? Well, how do you do? I'm Nigel Mukherjee.
Oh, you're not smashing. That's a shame.
I'm Nancy Drew. What are you working on?
I'm researching the Penvellyn family, and Mrs. Drake has graciously opened the library for me. Nothing much has been written about the Penvellyns. Until now.
Intriguing indeed.
Sounds intriguing.
It might have something to do with their scandalous history. Or perhaps it has something to do with the family treasure.
Scandalous history?
Well, having a family member burned as a witch can hardly be considered a mark of pride, I dare say. And then there's the whole business with the Blackmore Beast.
Why do I have a Sherlock Holmes vibe?
Blackmore Beast?
It's a story that's been told for generations out here. During the 1600s, many of the villagers reported seeing a strange beast with red eyes and giant fangs prowling the moors. They asked the mistress of Blackmoor Manor, Eleanor Penvellyn, to put a bounty on the beast's head. But, oddly enough, she not only refused, she forbade anyone from hunting the creature. It was rumored that the beast was Eleanor's husband, whom she had cursed for finding out too much about the Penvellyn secret.
Penvellyn's secret?
For centuries, the Penvellyns have been very secretive. Some believe they're protectors of a fabulous treasure, or of some dark secret. There are several skeletons rattling about in the Penvellyn closet. Take, for example, Eleanor Penvellyn, tried and convicted of witchcraft in 1650, quite the height of the witch trials here in Essex. It was rumored that Cromwell arranged the conviction.
Well, of course she wasn't actually a witch.
Cromwell?
Oliver Cromwell? Ironsides? I suppose they don't teach history any longer in the U.S. Lady Penvellyn was a rather vocal critic of Cromwell's policies, and helped many of his enemies flee the country. Whether she actually was a practitioner of witchcraft is unknown, although many visitors to the manor during her tenure reported hearing strange, ghostly bells. Some even saw phantom hands floating about the manor, tolling their charmed chimes.
Cool.
Who are all those paintings of in the Great Hall?
Those are the Penvellyns who owned Blackmoor Manor at one time or another.
Okay.
I'll let you get back to your work.
Valet! I doubt you'll find much of interest in there. They're mainly law books. Charles Penvellyn was a prominent judge in the 16th century. Sad to say, he lost his son at a young age, left his estate to his grandson, Thomas.
But I like studying law. Can I... Really?
Those manuscripts are very old and brittle. They date back to the 14th century. Odo Penvellyn collected most of them. His father, Randolph, and son Milo were rather more interested in military victories than in book collecting.
Still irritated I can't read that, but okay. It's law books, which you're not gonna let me read. Especially see the 16th century law. It'd be a fascinating read. You know, to see the difference between back then and now. It's amazing.
Those are mainly Penelope Penvellyn's collections of French novels. She was a patron to a raft of artists, and her salon was quite popular. She was quite the libertine, even kept her maiden name after her marriage.
My kind of gal.
Achoo!
Gesundheit.
Danke.
Oh. Dankeschön. Yep. Okay.
Achoo!
À tes souhaits.
Merci. I couldn't quite track the provenance of that piece, but Philippe must have brought it back from the New World. He became quite wealthy as a merchant in the Americas, and restored Blackmore's original splendor after it had been abandoned for years. His daughter Penelope continued the renovation, commissioning the construction of this library by Roger Vizier, who built a similar one for the French general Jean Le Boeuf.
Do you mind if I use this computer?
No, not at all, but it's very old. Feel free to use mine if I'm not here.
Who's Alan?
Alan Penvellyn was a noted researcher in computers and languages. Jane let me into his computer, but there was nothing much of interest on it.
What's the password?
I'm not sure.
But she's the one who let you on it, and you don't remember the password? Oh, what kind of an author are you? Hello, creepy lady. I don't get it. I'll come back after I figure out what that is.
Wonder what happened in there.
The fire? So clearly there was a fire in the kitchen?
How good are you at giving hints?
Tell your troubles to Lulu.
Would you happen to know the password for the computer in the library that used to belong to Alan?
Jane has the answer. Jane knows the word. Jane can be so helpful. You'd think she was a bird.
I love everything about this.
Bye, bird.
Cheerio.
Cheerio.
I need the key.
You're amazing. I'm gonna leave that here, I think, because the bird is absolutely amazing. So I'm just gonna find my way back to my room, I think. Hello, bird. What are you? Nope, that's a leaf. That's not my room. There we go. Okay. Well, so that was delightful. What a start. What an absolutely wonderful start. Let me save. Alright, that is going to do it for the first video to the return of Mystery Mondays with Nancy Drew and the Curse of Blackmoor Manor. So I really hope that the series goes well. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure to check out the links in the description for my previous Mystery Mondays playlist. I was so close, Dino. Dino, I was very close. Why didn't you just let me finish? Why can't you be more like Lulu? Stupid bird. Anyway, if you like to hit the like button, let me know in the comments what you thought of this series so far. Check out my link to my previous Mystery Mondays videos that I've done, as well as my link to Twitter and my Discord server to become a loved one. And I hope to catch you guys very, very soon.